Stay tuned for the biggest fish, the hottest bites, this week here on In-Depth Outdoors. With James Holst.
Look at that. Wow, is that an incredible fish?
And the rest of the IDO fishing team. We're headed to the best fisheries across the upper Midwest and Canada. We'll fish longer, explore unfished bodies of water, and go further off the beaten path in search of the hottest bites in fresh water.
Look at that.
With Cal Schwiel.
What a specimen.
And Joel Nilsson.
Whoa, this is an absolute monster.
This is In-Depth Outdoors.
Yeah, I would imagine another week they'll have the dock in, huh?
I don't know why it's not pushed in now, but
Well, if we get a little time later, maybe we can do that for them.
hook the Duramax it.
This is quite the
This will
change.
work perfect, won't it?
Oh yeah, this is quite the change from being on Devil's Lake 4 or 5 days ago.
All right, let's see if we can make it off the sand now. Wow, what a beautiful morning. Can't ask for any better than this in
It's
February.
late February.
This is crazy.
I don't know that I've ever, or at least I can't remember the last time I fished late February with temps like this. So on today's episode of In-Depth Outdoors, we've obviously transitioned from ice fishing to open water. Doesn't mean we're not going to do any more ice fishing episodes this season, but with temperatures expected to hit 62 to 65 degrees today, and that warm weather going to just run right through the Midwest in the next couple days, I think we're on borrowed time as far as ice fishing is concerned for the rest of the year. So we're over here with Andy Fiolka today. We're out on the Missouri River at Chamberlain, and we're going to try to get on some walleyes. And I know how you love this body of water. You spend a lot of time over here, and in communicating with you, talking with you about this bite, primarily, there is big fish potential, but primarily it's all about just big numbers.
For sure. It's a great fishery for slot-sized fish, 15 to 20 inch with an occasional overfish, and the bite is usually good once the ice goes off. So
Sure. That's why we're moving slow right now. We just went through the last little bit of skim ice that was kind of blocking the boat landing. It was about maybe a centimeter thick, so no harm, no foul getting out here. Should you come next week, hit this body of water, it'll be long gone. You'll have rising water temperatures and certainly a good bite. So we're expecting very hot action this morning. So we're gonna get the boat on plane and try to get some rods in the water.
let's get after it.
So what we've decided to do is we're gonna start out trolling. And you know, a lot of guys will think that in 33.5 degree water, trolling is just not gonna work. Water temps are too cold. But that's just not the case. I mean, out here in the Missouri River, you've got so much water to cover, and you know, you're out here for the first time, first day of the season, and instead of kind of hunkering down and focusing on one spot with slower presentations like a vertical jig or a live bait rig, we'll get out and pull some cranks and see if we can find some fish.
It's a good way to search large areas, you know, to try to locate those schools of fish that are kind of moving up the river this time of year.
I'd rather vertical jig or cast, you know, fish a spinning rod, but this is just too effective to not do it. At least start this way.
For sure. It's effective, and on a cool morning, I'm not going to argue against it.
No, not at all. Yeah, one of the things that makes the Missouri River so popular with anglers is that the game fish season closes in a lot of states around the Midwest. Late February, Minnesota, we're basically done in a few days as far as fishing walleyes is concerned. So what you see is a lot of anglers coming from Iowa and Minnesota coming up here to the Dakotas to get on a fishery that never stops, never closes. About the time the game fish seasons close in Minnesota, the bite over here starts to get really good. So you see a lot of out-of-state plates.
All right, so I got that back one about 2 colors back, James. You get about, I would say, about 5 feet per color in depth around that 2 mile an hour threshold. And
add a little dive depth for the crankbait.
Yep, you compensate for that a little bit, and 2 colors kind of get you that 15 foot where we're at. So
fish on.
fish on.
You're gonna wanna.
You want that one's probably. Let me clear that. We might neutral that one actually.
This one is digging.
Let me clear this one. That's a good fish.
I'm about to shake off my open water rust here.
That is a good fish.
That's a minnow wrap, purple descent. Just gotta wait for him to settle down a little bit so I can start to get some ground on him. You know, as Andy said, most of these fish are gonna be in that, 7 to the 20 inch range, but you do have trophy potential out here. Andy was just showing me some pictures of a 13 pounder that a buddy of his caught a couple days ago. That's a big fish.
That was a dandy. You're over here.
Now the slot out here is...
Oh, I got a fish on this rod too, actually. Double.
So what you're telling me is I'm kind of on my own now. That's why you come out from Missouri River.
This one got off.
Oh, that's too bad.
That is a nice fish, James.
Well, I don't mind having a net man, so I'm gonna...
I will be the net man. We'll start the day out with a walleye.
Nice fish.
That's a dandy fish to start the day off. Look at that.
That might be an over, huh?
That is gonna be a close to being over. Let's set him right, wow, look at this chunk. You got that forceps on you?
As long as I have bibs on, I have a forceps.
There he is, wow. This is a really good bait out here on the Missouri River. I love this. This is a minnow wrap in purple descent color, which, like I said, we're trying to imitate shad here, so this is a really, really good one. And we're kind of trying to keep these baits going about 2 miles an hour, I'd say, the threshold that we're trying to maintain. And we didn't have lines out for what, 5 minutes, and
life was good.
That's a solid fish. That's probably close to
being an over.
That's probably an over fish, just a fat chunk.
I don't mind you letting that fish go. I mean, it's obviously a female.
All right.
Later, girl.
There she goes.
Nice.
Great start to the morning. Let's do that again.
Yes, please.
Nearly 70 years ago, a simple idea was taking form in the heart of the ice belt. That idea was, if you combined a commitment to quality with a passion for the sport of ice fishing, you could build a better ice auger. From that idea, StrikeMaster was born, forever committed to innovation in the quest to build a lighter, more durable auger. StrikeMaster, powerful, durable, reliable.
The WX2060 and the MX2040 from Skeeter Boats, loaded with a long list of standard features anglers want at an unbeatable price, including a Yamaha VMAX SHO 250 horsepower outboard, Yamaha T9.9 kicker with remote controls, Lowrance HDS12 Gen 3 touch at the dash, and a Minn Kota 112 Ulterra on the bow. The WX2060 priced at $59,995. The new MX2040 priced at $58,995. More comfort, more standard features. When you move up to a WX2060 or MX2040, you get more of everything.
VMC's dominating line of panfish baits just got even better with the introduction of new baits molded from high-density tungsten, the miracle metal that offers the same weight as traditional lead at half the size. The platoon of new baits include the Tungsten Fly, fast-sinking VMC Nymph and Waxtail soft baits pre-rigged on VMC tungsten jigs, and the innovative tungsten chandelier jig that targets roaming panfish like a fish-seeking missile. The next time you hit the ice, tie on a tungsten, and you'll be fishing fast and taking names with VMC.
Half the fish right here.
Fish.
That's right on that purple descent, isn't it?
No, this was the green UV, the purple one
gotcha.
up straight out the back. Of course, I couldn't possibly.
Oh, I'm gonna steer the boat away from the sheet of ice.
He's not big, but he's guaranteed to be a good eater, looks like.
Yep.
This one's gonna be a
That's
swinger,
good.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, swinger means good size to eat, right?
Should
yeah.
make 15 inches. And we got a little sauger to start the morning. That's the one thing about Lake Francis Case where we're at today is there's a good healthy mix of saugers, and some of them get pretty darn nice up to that low 20-inch range. So
That's a big sauger.
yeah, this one here should make 15, I believe, and 15 a quarter. He'll make a fantastic eater. I'm all about keeping fish today, so
There you go.
release to the grease.
Not bad for the first pull.
That's actually a great start. What have we been fishing for? Maybe 10 minutes. That should be 3 fish. Let's get back out there.
We're gonna have to make a maneuver here, Andy, or we're gonna run right into some ice.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna.
It's not thick ice.
Well,
It's
the
like
thing is, it goes
this
right.
thick.
It ends right. I wonder if I can go right through this little shot here.
Shoot the gap.
Yeah, I think so.
It's not going to hurt the boat, obviously. It's just going to make trolling kind of difficult. Oh, look at this, Andy.
Fish on that one.
Yep. That's a purple Descent. It's
That
just
has
been
been a-
rocking this morning.
And we just missed one on the purple desk in the back here. Decent fish. You need a neutral or?
No, not as big as my first one. He's going to be a contender.
He gets a little closer. I'll play netman again.
I'm going to see if I can't swing this one up over the top. Get him coming straight back in. The average size of the fish here is really good. I mean, I would compare it to, like, back in Minnesota, I would compare this fishery to like a upper Red Lake, you know, as far as, you know, fish size, fish numbers. Of course, you guys do have the trophy potential too. I mean, there's 13, 14 pounders caught here every year, and that doesn't happen on upper Red Lake.
For sure.
Or if it does, people are keeping a really good secret.
Yeah, the big fish here, that's a really nice fish, actually. I'll let you grab your fish out of there, but that is a fat little sauger is what that is.
You're
not
right.
little. Definitely not little.
Nice sucker. I even had a little bit of the green scum from the bottom, and he still ate it. Silly fish. Well, I don't think we need to measure that one. He's
Nope,
definitely
that
not
one-
20, and he's definitely more than 15.
It's a beautiful fish.
Can I get him to, or get you to box him for
I
me?
will box him. Oh, thick and healthy.
That's that same minnow wrap, purple Descent. You know what? How Andy's got these rods set up is just really basic. He's got lead core spooled on the reel. He's got about a 25-foot fluorocarbon leader, and we're just letting out 2 colors of lead core. It just seems to be perfect right in that 13 to 15-foot range.
You know, basically, you don't want to be bouncing bottom too much because this time of year we got the green slime going on,
Yep.
and you don't want that to foul up the lure. But you just start ticking bottom, a couple cranks up, and usually you're right in the sweet spot. So.
Sure. And that green slime is just kind of like an algae that grows on the bottom, and once you get some more current, I would imagine it just all blows away. Right now, not a lot of current.
Nope. And you let that thing bang on the bottom too much, it becomes just a hot mess of green stuff. So
Not very appetizing
no.
if you're a fish.
Let's get those back down.
All right, man.
I gotta figure out what's going on with this one here.
So what Andy's using here is just a tiny little barrel swivel to connect the lead core to the leader, and that goes down to the lure. And then here's that lead core. And if you're not familiar with lead core, think of it as one long continuous sinker that runs right down the center of the fishing line. And it doesn't weigh very much. You know, when you feel the line, you can barely tell that there'd be any lead in there. But as you let out that line and you get, say, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet of that line out with that thin little filamental lead that's inside the line, you get a lot more dive depth out of these small crankbaits, and you can do that at real slow speeds because when you're trolling at about 2 miles an hour, you get quite a bit of sink out of this lead core. So it's a really versatile tool for the walleye fishermen. We'll use it in the spring in cold temperatures like we are right now, and then of course we use it throughout the summer on boards when we're fishing open water. So it's one of those tools, if you're a walleye fisherman and you're not using it, you're really missing out on a lot of versatility, a lot of fish catching because of it.
Well, and another thing, James, about the lead core, a lot of guys use snap weights and they catch fish.
Sure.
But when you're fishing these contours, sometimes you're on tight turns and whatnot, and with the snap weights, they have a tendency to sink real fast. So your lure goes from the sweet spot straight down to the bottom if you're on the inside rod of a turn, whereas the lead core is just kind of more fluid. It just, when you make a turn, the outside rods will just kind of slowly rise up. The inside ones will slowly sink, but they're both in the sweet spot always, so
Yep.
that's why it works really,
I
really
really
well.
like using it. We're up shallow now. We should probably think about spinning it around and heading back upstream, huh?
In fact, I'm just gonna crank up because I don't want to drag through the slime.
At Markham, we know being the leader in ice sonar performance doesn't mean we get to rest on our laurels. Introducing the new I-Series line of flashers. Every model in our new I-Series line combines a bright and vivid display with Markham's advanced sonar technology to produce flasher sonar units that offer a larger display and increased viewing angles without compromising Markham's legendary sonar performance. This winter, don't settle for anything less than an I-Series flasher from Markham, the most powerful high-performance flasher sonar units ever built. VMC's dominating line of panfish baits just got even better with the introduction of new baits molded from high-density tungsten, the miracle metal that offers the same weight as traditional lead at half the size. The platoon of new baits include the tungsten fly, fast-sinking VMC nymph and waxtail soft baits pre-rigged on VMC tungsten jigs, and the innovative tungsten chandelier jig that targets roaming panfish like a fish-seeking missile. The next time you hit the ice, tie on a tungsten, and you'll be fishing fast and taking names with VMC.
From the first time you pick up a tuned-up custom rod, you'll know you're holding something special. A rod not mass-produced, but built one at a time by the hands of gifted craftsmen. Rods like the Precision, ice fishing's most versatile multi-species rod, or the Precision Noodle with a tip so sensitive you'll never fish a spring bobber again. And the Commander, the rod that's never met a big fish it couldn't best. Tuned-up custom rods. Ice rods handcrafted for you and the way you fish.
Oh, fish.
Good grief.
Boy, we just barely got that last one in, and now we got, this one feels pretty good. I actually was just filtering through some different colors, and I found a white shad wrap with a little bit of a blue back, number 5, and barely had that one out for a little bit. And
I think it's a custom Fleet Farm color, isn't it?
it's a, yeah, exclusive Fleet Farm color.
Oh, that is a cool color. Just a little bit of baby blue on it.
Let me get that out of the net here.
Got him?
That one there might be pushing me in the oversize. And this is that, let me get a better hold on him here. This is that white Fleet Farm shad wrap that I was talking about that we just switched to, and we didn't have it out very long, and got him out. Thanks for the assist. We're making
Nice.
quick work of the morning, I'll tell you that.
I'm loving it. I like it when a plan comes together, Mr. Fiocca.
It's coming together about as good as a plan in February and the boat can come, right? Ah! Oh, that one's a rod bender.
Probably should have had the clicker on here on some of these.
That's a good one. Okay.
I'm just gonna try to swing him over the top and get him back coming to the back of the boat here.
You want a net on him, James?
I don't know. Let's see
I
where
haven't
that.
really even seen him yet.
Let's see where that hook is placed. Oh, he's not hooked very deep. At this point, we've caught so many fish, it almost doesn't matter if we lose one.
Nice fish.
Yeah. Sauger there. Just rolled that rod over.
I thought it was going to be a bigger fish than.
Me too. So be it. Well, he wasn't going anywhere. He just had that one hook right in the beak.
I think that makes maybe our last fish.
That is final fish. If you wanted to keep him, I'm gonna let him go. Back you go, Sauger. See you later.
You're gonna make me put that minnow wrap back on. I know it.
I like
just
being
took
out in the boat on the water and catching so many fish. You're just releasing already. You got a fish here, bud. Oh. Oh yeah. It was the turn. Just kind of had it bent over good. Now we're really throwing some summer tactics into this deal. We got turns going on. We've got speed changes.
What's he look like? He looks like he's got a mouthful of shad wrap is what he
I don't
looks
think he's
like.
going anywhere.
I'm gonna hoist him. Oh yeah. I'm gonna try to. Oh, there it is. Thank you, sir.
Oh man,
They don't eat them like that for nothing.
he woofed it.
James, this rod.
Double.
I'm gonna let this one go while you do that.
Now, what do we have on this rod?
UV.
Oh, green.
Green.
UV. See now, my purple descent colors have slowed down.
I'm gonna
you just
get
got
it.
one on that Caribbean shad, and now this is the green UV.
You need a net, or are we gonna flip him?
I'll just
too?
flip him in.
Okay.
We got plenty of fish. If he gets off, we'll just consider him helping us out in a way. Come here, buddy. Whoop. Hold that for me,
That's an
please.
easy unhook there.
Yes, it is. And this body of water is just filthy with these nice saugers. You know, normally when I run into saugers, you end up with so many of those little tiny little guys. These are all nice quality fish.
Well, I'd say they average, 17 probably today.
Sure.
At least.
See there, guy.
Cool.
All right. Yeah, we cleared out your whole side.
Might as well get them back down.
Well, if I don't get activity on my purple descent baits, I think it's going to be time to change them out.
That UV green has kind of turned into be the color right now. I mean, it was purple descent this morning. Bright sun now has kind of changed it a little bit, at least for now. We can't really say for sure, but
Guy always has to pay attention to that kind of thing. I mean, the fish rarely stay on the same bait, same pattern, same speed for any significant amount of time.
use those snaps for your crankbaits. It's really easy. Just to crank them in, flip a new color out there, give it 10, 15 minutes. If you don't see anything, go to a different color.
I mean, I never like to leave fish to find fish. I mean, we know there's just a ton of fish here. We see them on the side imaging. Obviously, we've caught a lot of fish, so I'd rather spend a couple passes just trying different techniques, different speeds, different baits, and see if we can't get those fish to go again versus just running all over the place and see if we can't find fish again.
Sure.
That
I know as I was
right here, bud, right here.
See, that's what happens when I get caught staring at my cell phone.
I got your back.
Ooh. I know some feel better than others, but at the end of the day, they're just all nice size.
I like catching big walleyes, but you know, the circumstances have to be so right for that to happen. I think a lot of guys appreciate it when there's bites like this where you can just come out and catch a bunch of nice eating size fish.
Oh, that's right, another 16-incher, I suppose. That's that
The beat cooked.
that UV green again. We've I got him.
That's come on so strong.
Yes, it has. The last, I don't know, 3 or 4 bites I've been on that rod. I actually had one as I was letting that out, that hit it on when I was letting line out. He got off, obviously, didn't get a good hook set, but still, well, we don't need it anymore.
My hands are dry for a reason. I mean, I've got the purple distance on and I haven't caught anything here in the last half hour.
Here. Now you got some fish slime.
Thank you, I appreciate that. It's very thoughtful.
This winter, set a trap for your next trophy with iFish Pro. Ideal for all species, iFish Pro is an innovative fishing system that allows an angler to use their favorite rod and reel instead of trying to manage the fish hand over hand. Complete your ice fishing arsenal with iFish Pro, tactical ice gear that puts the fight back into tip-up fishing.
Look at that.
Find iFish Pro online at ifishpro.com or at your favorite sporting goods retailer.
Everything you'd expect from a premium quality fish house and so much more. Glacier combines superior craftsmanship and premium quality materials to produce a comfortable and enjoyable mobile base camp for your next outdoor adventure. Available in a variety of models, a Glacier Ice House offers more standard features, more usable space, and a better fit and finish than the competition. Visit our website at glaciericehouse.com to find a dealer near you and see why a Glacier Fish House is the ultimate way to play.
Nearly 70 years ago, a simple idea was taking form in the heart of the ice belt. That idea was, if you combined a commitment to quality with a passion for the sport of ice fishing, you could build a better ice auger. From that idea, StrikeMaster was born, forever committed to innovation in the quest to build a lighter, more durable auger. StrikeMaster, powerful, durable, reliable.
There's fish on that one. I was just bringing that one in to make sure it was running right.
Oh yeah.
I got a thumbs up. Well, as everybody can see, we've had a huge change of conditions here. I mean, one of the things that brought us out to Chamberlain today was great weather, 65 degrees, bright sun, warm temperatures. But of course, you get a warm front like that in February, you can almost count on some nasty weather to follow it up. So tomorrow it's supposed to blow and snow and rain and crud, and we're starting to see the front end of that now. Of course, the fish don't seem to care. They're still hitting baits. We have had a phenomenal day here today. Put a lot of fish in the boat. This is just another run-of-the-mill, not giant, but definitely a nice fish.
Good sauger.
Come here, you.
Very good fish.
Yeah.
Even,
Long and thin one, probably about 16 inches.
of course, right in the corner where the forceps are probably.
That fish was going nowhere. All right. Yeah, he's definitely on the small end of the scale for today.
For sure.
Later, fish.
We'll get some bigger ones again.
So this bite just continues to get better through April into May.
As we get more warming days, into March, April, the bite only gets better. And it stays really good out here until probably, through June. So there's still plenty of, and we're just getting started really.
Gotcha.
Oh, fish.
I just got mine out.
I can't get it out of the rod holder. Feels just like another one. If you get on the right spot, it's like this, all day. So you just keep bouncing spots, keep bouncing points, flats, channel edges, and you'll find the fish. This is a little bit better one here.
Yeah, it is. You can tell we just really don't care very much anymore about a fish getting off.
It's got some dark spots on that one. Very cool. UV green.
Forceps?
Forceps, I would appreciate.
No problem. Pretty much since you provided the rods, the lures, and the boat, that's what I brought to the party right there.
Cool. Well, like I said, we definitely don't need any more fish.
No, we do not. Got a fish, buddy.
Oh,
Definitely, no doubt about it. I call home court advantage.
I guess. That UV green one again. You want to maybe clear this one?
Sure.
Feels like a heavier fish.
Well, it's the last fish regardless, so.
We should, yeah.
We're actually starting to feel a few raindrops, just real
Got a good head shake.
sparse precipitation that I don't want to be a part of. Feels good?
It feels like a good fish. Ooh, we've got a big mouth.
We've overindulged here a little bit today. We haven't had any giants today, but we have caught a lot of nice
Just a
fish.
pile of good, 15 to 18, 19-inch fish. And this one appears to be on the upper end of that. Looks like a big sauger.
a very
I'm
big
gonna back
sauger.
up here. Oh, James, you got one on that rod.
Ah, heck with it. I'll get this one first.
Double.
Yeah. Well, this is the way to finish
All
the
right,
day.
you go grab that fish now.
So much for your home court advantage. I'm gonna trump you.
Very cool. That's got to be maybe a 20-inch fish.
I would say so.
Very nice fish. Let's see what you got here.
That is the way to end the day.
Nice walleye.
Probably in that 17, 18-inch range. You've definitely got some length on me there with that big sauger.
That's
I
a
bet
nice
you that
one.
one's over 20.
I bet he is. You can bump board him, just see, but it doesn't matter.
It does not matter. For anybody there at home thinking about getting out, take advantage of some of this open water that we're gonna have now that some of these warm temperatures have rolled through. Complicated ice fishing at least a little bit. Missouri River's gotta be on the top of the list. There's not a lot of places back in Minnesota yet that have open water where a guy can get out with a boat, get on some fish like this. Missouri River, of course, is one of those destinations that opens up the soonest, and guys like us can get out and catch a whole bunch of fish.
For sure. And we put an emphasis on the whole bunch of fish today, that's for sure.
I
Awesome
could not
day.
think of a better way to knock the rust off of the winter and get out here and share a day with a great friend and catch a whole crazy
It's been
amount
awesome.
of fish.
It's been a great day. Should we get these fish back?
We
and,
should. All right. Thanks for spending the day with me.
Awesome.
Enjoyed the heck out of it. For everybody watching there at home, the next 2 to 4 weeks, we're probably going to have no idea whether it's going to be an open water show or an ice show. Chances are we'll just kind of hop back and forth as conditions allow. After spending a day out here in the boat, 65 degrees, it'll be very interesting to see what ice conditions are like back in Minnesota. I would imagine there's been a lot of change. None of it good.
And probably the driving vehicles on, all that's probably got to be looked at pretty seriously, but it's hard to know.
Definitely time to start getting boats out of storage. So from Andy and I, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Heck of a day, Andy. Thank
Awesome.
you.
It was an awesome day.
For more info on the latest fish reports, gear recommendations, and hottest techniques, connect with us online at indepthoutdoors.com or follow us on Facebook at In Depth Outdoors. And if you enjoyed today's show, be sure to let our sponsors know.